Zhao Zuohai served 11 years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. Tortured during interrogation, he was later convicted of murder. China's public security forces have more or less relied on confessions in solving criminal cases, sometimes going to extremes to get them. Amendments to criminal procedure law will ban this. The proposed changes are considered a big step in respecting human rights.
The amendment makes evidence originating from forced confessions would be excluded from the prosecution procedure. They would be illegal. The amendment of the criminal procedure law is kind of a landmark progress. The highly important amendment ensures citizens' rights and social justice and fairness.
In terms of the new sessions, more measures will be added to prevent unlawful evidence collection and protect human rights. Banning forced confessions will shape a new approach to handle different cases.
The amendment would require prosecutors to drop cases due to lack of evidence, strengthen the scrutiny of legitimacy of evidence, especially to scrutinize the course of collecting evidence. Right now, there are some pilot programs about recording voice and image for interrogation procedures. And from now on, I believe there will be more such tools to monitor the legitimate interrogations.
Some law experts say that banning forced confessions will entitle a suspect's right to keep silent. Liao, CCTV.
Well, one important change to the current criminal procedure law is that there shouldn't be forced confession in the criminal investigation. But why is forced confession practiced so extensively in China's judicial system?
I think that we had the tradition to rely heavily on confessions in finding facts in criminal cases. So not many suspects or defendants would be like to give the confession voluntarily. So the investigators would like to invite all kinds of measures to obtain the confession, and some of them would use torture. So although it is forbidden by the current criminal procedure law, it is still practiced in some part of China. I should say that in part of China, the situation is pretty good, such as in eastern part, southeastern part of China, torture is not so popular used, but in some other part of China, it may be used quite often. To get rid of the torture is the job of the legislator and also the decision maker for criminal justice, but it is a problem. The investigators used to the way to rely on confession, and they use